Kathryn Cook, Executive Director here, and I want to talk about what you're actually saying about your Passion Parties business, how you're introducing your Passion Parties business to other people. That can be something that's kind of tricky, particularly if you're new in the business. The easy thing, for instance, to say might be like, oh my God, I totally sell vibrators. Whoa. I can't imagine saying something like that to like my mom, right? Like she would be like, okay. So the thing you have to be really mindful of is if you're treating your business like a business, people will also treat it like a business. So when somebody is talking to you about your business or when you're approaching them with your business, either for them to book a party or to join your team, you do have to be really mindful about what you're saying and how you want to portray yourself and this business. So for instance, if you're a new consultant and you are talking to people about booking their first parties with you, you would want to be obviously excited because I'm sure you're excited. You're a new consultant. But again, you want to be kind of mindful of what you're saying. So, you can simply say something to them like, oh my gosh, Jane, I'm so excited. I just started a Passion Parties business. I love it. We have all these amazing products that are really designed to help couples and women have way better relationships and just more fun in life in general. Are you interested in hosting a party of your own? I would love to get the practice with you. And of course, you earn free and discounted products. So that's way different than approaching somebody by saying, well, I sell dildos for a living. I sell vibrators for a living. Because here's the thing. Ultimately, obviously, yes, that is what I do. I sell vibrators, right? I have a bag full of them that I go around to people's houses and I sell them vibrators. Although, interestingly enough, I actually sell about 60% bath and body stuff to 40% toys. Just a little tidbit there for you. However, you also want to be prepared when you're talking to people. What is your answer when somebody asks what you do or what is Passion Parties? For instance, for me, this is my career. So when I'm first meeting somebody, that almost always comes up like, well, what do you do? Well, what do you do? When somebody says to you, what do you do? That's actually a little bit more complex question when you're in the Passion Parties business or when you're self-employed. Obviously you could go with the simple answer, which is, well, I do passion parties, or, oh, I'm self-employed. Okay, well, that doesn't also really invite more questions generally. And so you do want to try and generate interest, but also be passionate about what you're saying. So it's something we kind of refer to as the 30-second commercial. That's something that you want to have prepared about your Passion Parties business. So when somebody says to me, for instance, hey, Kathryn, it's really nice to meet you. So what do you do for a living? I say, oh my gosh, I'm an adult sex educator. I actually empower women and couples on ways to have better relationships. That sounds, I like to think, like a little bit more exciting than I sell vibrators because that's what I do. I feel very strongly that I empower women and couples to have better relationships. I educate them about their bodies. I teach them how to have better orgasms. That's what I do. I don't sell vibrators for a living. And that also does invite more questions at that point because, of course, they're probably going to be like, oh, well, how do you do that? Oh my gosh, I'm part of this company called Passion Parties. We're an in-home business where we do parties where we educate and show all the different, accessories and that kind of thing that can help couples or women to have better relationships. I love it. I love being an adult sex educator. Now, again, you're going to run into people when you're doing this business that are ignorant. I can't think of a better word for it. They're ignorant about what we do, the fact that we really do tastefully empower and educate women. They don't understand that. There are people who think that we do orgies or whatever, or that there's something wrong or smutty about what we do. So generally when you offer an answer like, I empower women and couples, or I'm an adult sex educator, that pretty much shuts that down real quick. So again, I strongly encourage you to get your 30-second commercial going. 30-second commercial, again, is basically, it's more than a what do you do, because obviously we do passion parties, okay? It's more so about how you feel about what you do or what you really think you do. So like I said, in my case, I really do feel like I empower women and couples, like I educate them. I do that, of course, via vibrators and education and bath and body stuff, but whatever. So I highly encourage you to put a little thought into it. What are the really important parts of your business? Why did you join passion parties? Like, what makes you passionate about this business? And that's what you want your 30-second commercial to be. Now, again, your 30-second commercial, it's not probably going to really be 30 seconds or you're totally going to lose people's interest. It's probably going to be like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but you want it to be heartfelt and you want it to come to you naturally. So really put some thought into how you really do feel about this business and about what we do, and put it into words and practice it until it rolls off your tongue. When somebody says to you, what do you do for a living? It rolls off your tongue without even a second thought. So again, I hope that you find that helpful. Just a few little tips on how to really treat your business like a business, get other people to treat your business like a business, how to invite more questions about what you do, and how to really convey the importance of what passion parties is and what we do for a living.